My first time holding a Sphinx cat. Hey everyone. I just thought I'd just give you guys an update with what's been going on so far with me in 2020. Despite what's going on right now, since with this being March, you know, some really good things have happened so far for me, and I want to strongly feel that there have been a lot of great things as well too for everyone else. And let me start off with when I went to SacAnime for the very first time. First time at SacAnime. Let's see what this is like as Harry Potter. Wiki. Well, here we go again. Day 2 of SacAnime, and this time as a cat. As you can see, meow. Well, this has been pretty interesting, for 2 days, and the fact that I got to see quite a few of my friends here, some people who actually recognize me from my voice. I got quite a few requests today with pictures for cats. It was a great day. I can't wait for the next SacAnime or convention or con to come. Yeah, it was interesting. I can't wait for the next SacAnime or any kind of convention to come to Sacramento, and I really loved that I got to see some of my friends there. It was a great time, and I loved that I got to be Harry Potter and wear my cat's costume. So while that was great, during that following week though, it was a little tough because I had to take Buster here to the vet, because as it turns out, he was having some difficulties with his stomach. So I took him in, and as it turns out, this little guy here, because of his age, he now has an enlarged liver and heart. So every once in a while I had to give him medicine. It was very hard that week. I mean, I even started crying when I was at the office and I got the results from his x-ray, but at least they told me what needed to be done. I don't think he wants to be in this video. But then it all worked out. And then fortunately, that during that same week though, I got to see some of my friends at my best friend's house for a little friend night. So that was a good time, with some of my friends. However, unfortunately, during that party I had another emotional breakdown. I think a lot of it was just because so much that was built up in me during those first couple weeks of January 2020. Because just trying to get my medical career going. Buster not doing well, and I was just afraid he was going to pass away pretty soon. And just some other things that were just really hard for me to talk about. And even just the same thing for those who remember seeing on my YouTube channel, when I sang Baby Mine from Dumbo at Speak Out Sacramento recently, when I really got my emotion out there. But fortunately though, what got me through it was my friends were there, especially that night when I was with them at my best friend's house. And everybody at Speak Out Sacramento, oh, and look at that, Buster's even trying to cover me still. Look at this, oh, that's so sweet. And then I just have so much love, and support from family and friends. And of course, Buster's still here at it being March 2020. Some other things that I did with early 2020, back in January, I saw the touring production of the Broadway musical Dear Evan Hansen, and very recently with this March, when I saw the tour of A Bronx Tale. While Dear Evan Hansen was very emotional, I was really glad that I saw it, and I really loved seeing A Bronx Tale, because I felt like I was back in New York again, just the feel of it, and especially because I also went to the Bronx. So they were really great shows. Yep, those were great shows and just a wonderful time. And then, of course, back in January, a couple weeks after I got emotional and everything and things started turning around, I went and spent a weekend out with my parents in Reno, because my godmother was actually visiting. So it was great to see her, spend some time with them in the town, go to one of the museums. And then, of course, this also meant, because since Buster needed to be, taken care of just in case he had any, issues with his health, I was really happy that my best friend Kat took care of him once again.
Oh.
Like a bird on a tree.
He's doing what he does what the Lou does. Like if you just kind of.
I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Okay, there we go. Oh,
That was not.
It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
That was a nice time being with my family and just seeing my godmother. Unfortunately, though, later that week after I came back, Darla, who was the last of my dogs when my brothers and sister and I all lived at home, she passed away. As much as, it was very emotional because I did end up, getting a little sad when I was working, but, I realized as much as it's hard that she was gone, she lived a wonderful life and we were all very lucky to have her in our family. And not only were we lucky, but also that week I was lucky to have another interview at Sutter. It was really great. It was just my second interview for the medical career. While I didn't get the job, I strongly feel my career is upon me because of all that's been going on, and especially since I reached the 6-month mark and doing my volunteer nursing program at Kaiser. So I really do think, despite the emotion and some other hardships, I really do think my career is going to be upon me with this year 2020. I feel it coming. I had some of my friends over. We had a special coloring party. We just talked, colored, snacked, had some coffee, enjoyed Buster's company here. Oh, he really loves this company, and just had a wonderful time just being with everybody. It was a wonderful little party. Is he? Oh, Buster, you're getting all the attention. Well,
Oh, you love this one.
It's not that scary.
you're sick of getting into the work, aren't you, Buster?
No, bro. That's my Chipotle.
Buster. Buster, let Dennis have his privacy. Goodness gracious.
He's like, what? Nothing's happening.
No such thing as privacy.
That's so fucking funny. He's like,
He's just waiting like a weirdo. Like,
what?
Trying to.
Buster.
at least he's eating.
Buster. Buster's a madman. He's a madman. Buster, you were just looking at that bathroom. Yeah, now you're looking at the camera now, aren't you? Me recording you. Uh-oh. So, that boy of mine. Yeah, that was a good time, and Buster here was the life of the party with everybody. So the week went really good, but then of course during that same week I actually had a minor accident with my bike and sustained a minor injury. Fortunately though, I'm okay. You know, I'm still standing. I'm still a little sore, but hey, you know what? I'm doing pretty good. It's been a while now, and I'm getting pretty good. You know, getting well, that is. You know, these things happen. And to show that I was doing okay after my accident, that following weekend in February, I actually went down to see my father for his birthday. Spent the weekend with him. Spent some time with the family at the Legion of Honor, and it was just a nice little time. Just being home in the Bay Area where I grew up. Wouldn't you agree, Buster? I think you would. That was a nice weekend, and despite my bike accident and also what's been going on with the media, I've been able to keep my spirits up. And here's some more of like what's happened with the first few months of 2020.
do no act or acts to repress such persons or any of them in any efforts they may make for their actual freedom.
Well, everybody, despite some of the hardships that have happened, it's been a pretty good few months of 2020. And just, despite all that's going on right now with the media and everything, we'll get through this. Just try to be positive and just try to think about many great things. Just especially if there are many wonderful things that have happened in your life like there have been with mine. And whoop! Oh, Buster. Just, like I'm very lucky that I still have Buster here. I'm lucky I have my family and my friends and the wonderful memories I made with them. And also very recently, like when I got to also speak at that autism class at UC Davis that I showed you in that picture, I hope that that's going to lead to more speaking events and possibly more conferences to share my life with having Asperger syndrome. And also, if it all goes well, I should have my new set of children's books released, hopefully within this new month, April 2020. Let's see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed. Take care, everybody, and stay positive. We'll be okay.